What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're getting our show shine on. We're getting our rims all polished up, cut and polished, and yeah, we're gonna get this beast all cleaned up for the summer here. So let's get at it. Okay, so when I polish my rims, I start by washing the rim, and then I SOS pad the rim. You just go to any store, Walmart, buy a box of SOS pads. Basically what that's going to do, I find it's the best. I don't know, it could be right, wrong, but it works for what I do, and I always get a nice finish by the end of it. I go through the rim with the SOS pad. It gets all the dirt, grime out of all the nooks and crevices, I guess you could call it. If you have any pits in the rim, it'll clean those out. And basically it just kind of scuffs the rim a little bit. You'll notice if you look really close, it almost kind of has like a sanding effect. Kind of, not really. So basically this is what the rim looks like after you SOS pad it. Now keep in mind the rims were dirty, so it's hazed, and you know we get a lot of road grime up here in Ontario, Canada. So went through, did that, make sure it's really clean, dry. You don't want any dirt or anything on the rim when you start cutting and polishing. You're just gonna make a big mess. So yeah, so we're gonna go through now that that's all done, and we're gonna cut the rims. So we use the orange pad with the brown bar, and as you can see, I like to use the TIME2SHINE. For anyone that knows, Evan in the US there, he has a pretty good business. I watch him on YouTube, get a lot of my tricks and pointers from him, and he has a pretty solid business there. And yeah, I enjoy using his products. It works really well. We get that from our guys there in Woodstock at the Chrome shop. They sell it, or you can go on Evan's website and buy it from him directly. And yeah, so we're gonna get dirty here. So typically I like to use a 10-inch wheel. The Chrome shop where I buy all my stuff, they were sold out of the 10 inches for the orange pad, so we got a 9-inch, so it's a little tricky. Basically what you want to do is you're going to start by going around here all the way around, and then you're going to get in here and go this way, and then try to get in the water rim, if you want to call it that, where all your water would sit. You can go around there. With the 9-inch, I find it's a little bit tricky. Last year when I did it, the 10-inch worked perfect. And then basically you're just gonna stay on a bit of an angle, and you're just gonna follow the black polish line all the way around like this. I like to do that, so I like to start from the inside and work my way out. I find it's the best, and it's what a lot of guys do. And then it's easier to jack the truck up. I never ever cut and polish with the truck on the ground. It's too hard. I have an air jack, and I just spin the wheel with my foot. If no one's around, if the wife's around or the kids, I get them to spin it. You can keep even pressure all the way around. Polish your rims when it's a little bit warmer outside. You're gonna get a better like show finish, I guess. And then so I'm working my way from the inside to the out, and then you're gonna go around and do this rim after. And like I said, if you spin it with your foot, the rim or the wheel, or get someone to spin it for you, and you're just gonna go all the way around. And basically you just hold your grinder right on the edge, and your wheel, and then just spin it. So okay, so basically we did the inside out here. With this wheel, it's tricky. I don't know if you guys know a trick, then let me know. But we did that. You just want to watch your valve stem. You don't want to be ripping that off. So basically, I always go through, do all this, like I said, inside out, and then I have a mother's polish ball that goes on my drill. And I find it works best for getting in the holes. So I just put the Time to Shine polish on there, the green, and I put it on the mother's polish ball, and then it just go in and out, and it shines up your holes too if you want to get really picky. In between all your nuts, you can do all that by hand and underneath the valve stem. So we're gonna keep on going here, and yeah, we're gonna get this beast all cleaned up. So we use the DeWalt big grinder here. It's a 3500 RPM adjustable. Eventually I'll get something bigger, but you know, just for doing polishing your laneway, this is, I find, a pretty good one. I'm just gonna go around here with the Time to Shine, the green, and just clean up this a bit, and then see how it comes out. Just remember, if you ever watch Evan's videos, he always says less is more, and it's true with this stuff. Some of the, probably one of the best polishes, honestly, he puts a bead in his bottles, so when you're mixing it up, because it'll all settle over time, so you want to shake it up good. But you'll see a lot of the polishes, sorry, you really got to shake it, and there's no balls in there to mix it up, whereas his stuff does. So it's pretty cool that he does that. It's a great idea, so makes everyone's life easier. Alright guys, so we basically went through, SOS padded the wheel, cleaned everything really good, then we jacked it up, and we cut the wheel, and then we colored with green bar. I had to think about that. And then basically went through and wiped it by hand with the Time to Shine green polish, that you can buy in the bottle there. So went through, made sure everything was dry, clean. Then we threw a little bit of Armor All on the tire and she's nice and shiny. So now we're gonna work on the front wheels. Same technique, a little bit different, but we're gonna get that done, and then stay tuned to the end. We'll do a full walk around. So we're gonna cut the front wheels, and then we're just going to hand polish them with the green liquid polish. They're not overly bad, so we're gonna get at that, and you can watch through, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so you can see it's pretty bad from the winter, the front rim here, but it's not terrible. I'll probably cut it maybe 2 times depending on how it comes up, and then we'll go over it by hand. So the pattern here is you basically go around all the nuts like this, and then over here, and then fill it in, and then the rest is typically, it's pretty much like the back rim. So I'll show you how it's done. So we did around all the nuts here. Don't forget to use a brush or a rake, whatever you want to call it, to bang out and clean out the pad every now and again. And yeah, like I don't claim to be no professional, guys, but I can get my rims pretty shiny. A lot of these places, you know, they want a good chunk of money to do this stuff, but if you enjoy doing it, it honestly doesn't really take that long. You know, if you're really picky like me, you might take 20-30 minutes a rim, but you know, for a lot of the professionals out there, they can do it in probably 10-15 minutes max, if not quicker. So but yeah, now basically all you're gonna do is you're gonna go around the outside of your nuts on the rim. So basically it'll look like this when you're going around. So we'll go around, do that, and then what I do is I go around all your holes like this, back and forth, and then up and around like that. And then the last step I do is I hold it right here on the edge and spin the rim. So like I said, like either you can spin the rim with your foot, it's a lot easier jacking it up, or if you have, you know, a son, daughter, wife that can help you and spin it, then it's even easier. So we're just gonna get this done here and be good to go. that's that, guys. So now we're gonna go around and use the green Time to Shine polish and do it by hand. I'll probably also go through, I have these chrome caps here, the oil hubs, so I'll go through, actually I'll show you guys how to do that too. So you just hold your grinder buffer on a bit of an angle here. You just got to be careful you're not catching anything. Usually I hold the throttle and push the button and it keeps it. This one's a 3,500 RPMs. So I usually do that, but for this I just control it myself. Just want to be very careful when you do this. You don't want one of these wheels flying apart in your face. So I just get the worst of it and then I go through and do it by hand. So yeah, we're gonna throw some hand polish on here now. Okay, so now we're gonna go around with the green polish. You can use the green bar with the buffer and do it that way, but they're really not that bad. So we're just gonna do this step here. The back ones were worse, but so that's what we're using here. So any leftover residue or whatnot, you want to call it, the black from cutting the compound, this will take it right off. You just lightly go around the same way you polished all the way around the rim. Like I said, I'm no professional, but I know how to get rims shiny. So we're just going to go all the way around like this. And then I'm also going to do in the holes too, just because I'm OCD. For any of you guys that have been watching the channel, you probably know that. So we're going to finish this up here, and then I'll go around the oil hub cap thing too, and we'll show you guys the final product. Well guys, we got her all finished. All the hi-hats back on, cleaned up, washed them in the tub. Big difference. No professional, but I'm not terrible at it. So if you guys are looking for a good shine, that's the way I do it. I recommend it. Figured I'd give you guys a good walk around. Well guys, that's that. It's about half a Saturday gone, a little better. But we got a nice shiny truck. I'm filthy. I'm gonna go into the house and have a shower and hang out with the wife and kids before I gotta leave again. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, drop comments. If you like this kind of content, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more videos to come. I think next week we're gonna get the grill done, the JJ brackets, and maybe shine up some stainless a little bit, do the visor, breathers, back fenders. And I'll show you guys how I do that, and hopefully it helps you guys too. So be sure to check us out on Instagram at Canadian.Southpaw. We post a lot of pictures, some videos. You can kind of stay tuned and up to date where I am and what's going on. And yeah, so like I said, make sure you share the videos, and once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna do probably 4 different giveaways. So you know, I'm happy with the way the channel's been coming, so we're gonna get there slowly but surely. So stay tuned for the next one. There's a lot more to come. Keep the shiny side up. Keep on trucking.